Nice take, Blake.
All right.
Off to a hot start. I love it.
All right, Miss T, we'll ask the professionals here. What's some of your thoughts on the W mode and how it's grown over the years?
So I have been loving it. This is the first year I've dived into it the way that I have this year. And it's my favorite mode so far. You know, I just feel like it's so well balanced, really fun. There's great players online. And I love this atmosphere here. Like, something about being in this forest court, I don't know, it's creative. And I feel like that's what we needed in NBA 2K. So I was happy to see that this year.
Welcome to this Thursday night and now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Champ in at the 1 spot. And for Portland, we've got Henderson. Avdia out there with Ayton. Then it's Vincent. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
Ah, that's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
My goodness. And here's Henderson after the three-pointer from Champ. Vincent with it. He averages about 5 points a game. And, yes, it's good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's Champ, defended by Vincent. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And checking out the Lakers, They've just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Timeout called the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
And Portland has possession after the miss from Champ. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The second chance effort, and Henderson lays it in.
Oh, great hustle by Henderson. His hops really help him on the offensive glass.
Here's Champ, defended by Vincent. Here's Champ. Nice shot from the wing. Champ's got 7 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Avdia, 9-point game his last outing.
Capable of guarding any position, LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
Here's Champ. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 10.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major He's in there up right now.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Vincent, the pass to Henderson. Kicks to Avdia. Here's Vincent at the top of the key, Ayton. Reeves with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Champ. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
And the Lakers making a change here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Jones comes in for Vanderbilt. He's checked in for LeBron. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Here's Champ. He's got 15. That one goes. Count it. Champ's got 17.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Simmons can't get it to go.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Here's Champ. Knocks down the three ball.
Number 21.
Champ's got 20 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Los Angeles leading by 16. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Henderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
It's his first trip to the line.
Henderson. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Henderson. No good on the second free throw.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Ayton. Avdia is out there with Vincent. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the three, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Good pass from the big man Ayton. Assists like that really help improve team chemistry.
And it's a great finish! Oh,
my.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Loads of expectations come with going number one overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Lakers leading by 18. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Vincent misses. Los Angeles is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Champ's shot is off.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against Utah, was all business. He had 44 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And Portland making a change. And so it's Los Angeles ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break.
Trailblazers 21, the Lakers 47.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So for the Lakers right now, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Champ out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Vincent finds Henderson. And he drops it in from the low post. Henderson's got 12 points in the game.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Here's Champ. Cans it from downtown.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Now here's Ayton. He's covered closely. Henderson against Reeves. Henderson, no good.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Stripped away. Here's Champ. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Vanderbilt against Avdia. Ayton. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Here's Champ. He's got 39. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Shots good by Champ.
For 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Vincent the pass to Ayton. Can't cash in from close range.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Champ. Clock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Robert Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers. Ben Simmons comes in for Scoot Henderson. And then for Los Angeles, Jones comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Pass to Kamare. On the wing, Williams. To the inside. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Champ. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Simmons kicks to Ayton. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Don't sleep on Simmons' athleticism. He still has the ability to hammer down those alley-oops.
Champ the pass to Doncic. And another three for the Lakers.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And another one falls. Amazing.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963, and that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
To the paint. Ayton inside. No good there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that...
Changes here for the Lakers. Len comes in for James. And Chance subbed in for Goodwin. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Ben Simmons is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Champ's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Vincent the pass to Simmons. Shoots over Connect. And that one goes long.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got his first points of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Back to Vincent. Rejected by Len. And they recover it.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Reith is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Hayes is checked in. Here's Champ. He drains the quick shot. Champ's got 53.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vincent. Off target at the rim.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And the big difference here was accuracy. From three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Champ.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
From past the arc, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Down low, here's Klingon. Count that bucket.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
Here's Champ. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Over in the corner, Vincent. And it's Klingon with the jam. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Champ. Offensive rebound. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for
I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I, challenge myself to get my game a little bit better, sharpen my skills. But I also just love to invite some friends and we'll jump on like the 3v3. And it's just a chill experience. So a little bit of everything, I would say.
Oh, look at that. Get in. No, what the heck was that?
Push. Yes, you got her.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
That's a hell of a run we're putting together.
I think it's a 6-0 run.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Denver Nuggets here in Ball Arena. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Champ in at point guard. And for Denver, pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards, and it's Jokic in at the 5. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
BA, it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Vanderbilt against Gordon. Out to the right wing. Back to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. And Reeves pulls it down. Pass to Champ. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Now Los Angeles with it. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, BA. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver, and I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to plug every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute this strategy.
And Allie, thank you for that.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Every time this man gets an assist. It feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
Here's Murray. Can't hit that one. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Champ. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
3 points.
Champ's got 7 points in the game.
Great find by Braun using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Now here's Porter. He played a great game against Charlotte.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Champ, good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Murray up top. He was another key contributor in that win against Charlotte. Jokic. And again, unable to change momentum here. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Champ. And Los Angeles another 3.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Murray inside. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
You know you're doing something right when you find your Self up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Murray looking around. A different look for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Strawther comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Jamal Murray. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Jones comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. Here's Champ. Denver getting their last shot to go. And he drops it in from the low post. Champ's got 18 points in the game.
Off to a blazing start. He's already 8 for 10, shouldering the load for this team.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Look, Westbrook still has some bounce in those legs, especially when this man gets a lane to the rim.
Here's Champ, pounded by Westbrook.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jordan. Here's Strawther. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Denver converting.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Here's Champ. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. The floater. Oh, rejected by Jordan. And here's Connect outside. He buries it from 3.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
They've got DeAndre Jordan. Aaron Gordon is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strawther in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with 59 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now here's Westbrook. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Pass to Champ. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. Champ's got 23.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. When teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
The Lakers call timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often.
A minute 9 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. It's stolen by James. Here's Champ. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3 points.
James has got his 3rd assist of the night. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
Murray from outside. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Damn, good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Denver's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Murray inside. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Champ can't hit. Fires from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And for the Lakers, they're shooting really well in this matchup, 62% from the floor. And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Austin Reeves, then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Champ in at the point guard position.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
The Nuggets shooting 35% so far in this one. And here's Porter outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
And how about the trick move by the big man? I mean, nice pump fake from Jokic.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
The Nuggets on offense. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Here's Brown. Deflected.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Champ, defended by Murray. Champ can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Shot's good by James. James has got 11.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Offensive board. Jokic, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Champ. Again, the Lakers.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Gordon outside.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Murray. Takes it inside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Launches a three. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Champ, good.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Jones comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Here's Champ, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Champ. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
It goes on Russell Westbrook. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Here's Champ. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Champ. From deep. Rebounded by Denver.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
I love when Westbrook gets inside like this. You know he's looking to dunk every single time.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Champ. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
The drive by Westbrook. Jones grabs the board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Champ. No good on the triple. Here's Watson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a massive 34.
The Lakers, 73.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Biggs.
Look for Denver. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Jordan. Gordon comes in for Chanchar. And Murray subbed in for Watson. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Strother in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Champ.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Offline with a three. Jones against Westbrook. Here's Champ. Pulls it. And again, it's the Lakers.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Westbrook with the miss. Here's Champ. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Who's ball? Substitution for your Nuggets. DeAndre Jordan. Watson.
Now here's Murray. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's ex-Uncle Kano. I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer, but when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are having a hard time playing with you. Come find me in the city the next time you load up and come get a dub.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom, and I hope each and every one of you have a great summer. Make sure you go outside, get some sun, bask in the sun a little bit, but make sure you come back on to 2K. Check out everything in the city. Make sure you check out the W.
Time to start the weekend in style. So here's the Clippers starting group. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes. And it's Champ in at the 2. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Leonard pulls down the board. Here are the Clippers. Up top, Powell. Check by James. Leonard for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Powell right side. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Champ. Last game out, he had 38 points. Hayes, the pass to Champ. And finished off by Hayes.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And credit to Bogdanovic for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have, it's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Champ. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Vanderbilt. Here's Champ. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Yeah, LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to to get you beat night after night.
Powell's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Champ. And another 3 for the Lakers.
What shall we call LeBron James? In this instance, I think point forward will do. Someone that you can trust to run the offense.
Now here's Harden. He had 25 points in his last game.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Driving to the basket, and that one is stuffed right through.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. 6-point game.
2 minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Powell against James. Harden from outside. LeBron with the rebound. And it's the Lakers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Jones comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for James. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Jones, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Coffey, the pass to Grant. Dunn outside. Counted from distance.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
Outside Finney-Smith. Jones feels it out. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And here's Dunn. Jones with some nice D.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Going inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Chris Dunn. That's his first.
And that one misses. Clippers trail by 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Poked loose. Here's Champ. 13 points in the game. Baldwin with a rebound. Now Dunn. And that's not going to go. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Lakers on top, up 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Baldwin in at the 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He picked up 38 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Andy had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
So this is the first of 2 consecutive games between these two doors. You expect much of a feeling out period?
I don't know, Brian, but what I think is you always stay true to your habits immediately. You guys understand who we are and how we win. Are we a defensive-first oriented team? If that's the case, you come out and set that tone right from the outset. Game 2, then you worry about adjustments.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Doncic against Harden. James outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The Clippers call timeout.
With the offense reeling, Coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking...
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Lakers ahead.
That's the end of the first half. For the score, your Lakers 49, the Clippers 16.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Champ in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. The Lakers shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Lets a floater go. Pass to Hayes. Here's Champ. Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Eubanks, he's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Doncic, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Powell against James. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Champ. No good on the 3. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field, they're struggling.
And it's all from three-point range. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 23% so far. Leonard can't get it to go.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Bogdanovich passes to Leonard. It's stolen. Here's Champ, defended by Bogdanovich. Unloads. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Harden. For three, Powell. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Vanderbilt, a pass to Champ. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Champ's got 8 here in this quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Eubanks.
2 minutes.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Doncic. He goes up. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka Doncic making his own opportunity offensively with the defense he plays. Nice.
1:46 left in the third. Doncic against Harden. Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. To stop the drought. Got it. Leonard's got 7 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Champ, defended by Bogdanovich. Champ, good. Champ's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. But not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And the three-pointer goes. Champ's got 29 points.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Pass to Harden. The 3. And there's the call on Drew Eubanks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jones, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect comes in for James. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 17-4 run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he gets that one. Champ's got 31 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Here's Champ. He's covered by Grant. Champ driving in. Stolen by Jones. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
Count the basket!
Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy shot at the buzzer. Oh, my.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man.
Both teams making substitutions here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Norman Powell. Jeremy Grant out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich, and it's Harden in at point guard. Powell finds Grant. Over Jones. Grant's shot is off.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Bogdanovich passes to Harden. And the Clippers miss again.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Champ. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Sends it home from three-point land. Champ's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.